Hello, Boone High, and welcome to this week's news show. I am your host, Janae Hoffman. Every year, the local authorities take the youth of the county on a fun shopping trip. Kurt Yeager has more on this holiday cheer.
On December 10th, a special event occurred in Boone. It was Shop with a Cop. Food and drinks were served, and many volunteers showed up, from high school students, DMAC students, and of course, cops. Mrs. Sullen explains what Shop with a Cop is.
Shop with a Cop is an event held in Boone at the Boone County Fairgrounds where we help students in need. So the NHS members went shopping at Walmart and other local stores to get stuff for families in need. So like we were elves, we walked down the aisles with them, we helped them find Christmas gifts for themselves, for their parents, and for others. I like Shop with a Cop because it brings so many Boone community members together, and it's all for the good cause of helping out families in Boone.
Shop with a Cop was a lot of fun, and it felt great to help families all around Boone. This has been Kurt Yeager from Boone TV.
Thank you, Kurt. The BHS drill team participated in the state drill competition on Friday, December 4th. Maddie Desher has a recap on their performance.
Boone High dance team had their annual state competition on Friday, December 4th. They competed against many different schools in the categories of hip-hop and pom. They first performed hip-hop at Hy-Vee Hall. The performance was very unique because of its new way of doing hip-hop. The concept of the dance was that the Boone High girls were violinists. It was also dedicated to Mr. Swenson, who is retiring this year. I got the chance to ask freshmen Harper Larson and Hallie Walker right after the performance about how their first time at state competition went.
It was nerve-wracking, but I got through it. It was very exciting and I was very nervous.
The next routine was pom. Pom is a very high-energy dance with many jumps and turn sequences. I asked junior Maddie Neely how she thought the performance went.
I feel that we did very well and that we performed to the best of our ability.
Drill team is a great team to be a part of. Maddie Neely has more on these great relationships.
A lot of new people come in and we get to make more friends, and it's just a friendly, helpful environment.
All in all, the team went out, had fun, and did their best. You can catch the drill team in action at our next Varsity Boys home game. This has been Maddie Desher from Boone TV.
Thanks, Maddie. Boone High School provides many opportunities for students to prepare for sports seasons and to stay healthy. Dresden Wilson has more on the BHS weight room.
There are many reasons that people go into the weight room. It can help you prepare for the upcoming sports season, help you train in the off-season, and improve your overall health.
I think it's important for our teammates to be training together in season and out of season. In addition to what we do in the weight room as far as developing athleticism, becoming bigger, faster, and stronger, it's also a good time for teammates to come together as a team, bond together, train together, work hard together.
Junior Caden Sherrard lifts weights to gain strength and prepare for track.
I lift to better myself. I love leaving the weight room knowing that I'm always getting better. I like pushing past the limits of what I can do.
Senior Jackson Hull looks to lead the baseball team to success by working hard in the off-season.
We lift to get bigger and faster for baseball, be faster around the bases, hit the ball farther, follow pretty strict lifting.
Senior Jacob Smiley works out to stay healthy and keep his body in shape.
I lift because it's one of my hobbies and it makes me a better athlete.
If you're looking to prepare for the upcoming sports season or just stay in shape, the weight room is the place for you. This has been Dresden Wilson for Boone TV.
Great job, Dresden. And now, here's Justin Elsner with this week's sports.
Thanks, Janae. The girls basketball team had a hefty schedule this past week, playing 3 games in 5 days. Boone TV's Corbin Waffle tagged along as they took on Carlisle Friday night and Marshalltown Tuesday night. Here's Corbin Waffle with your recap.
The 1-2 Toradors take on the 3-1 Wildcats at home Friday, December 11th. To begin the game, Boone and Carlisle fought back and forth trading buckets, but Boone's defense began to stiffen, allowing the Doors to go on a 5-0 run and end the first quarter on top 13-7. In the second quarter, both teams got off to a slow start, but Boone's Laura Anderson and Claire Sandvik began to produce in the paint. The Toradors held their lead and went into halftime with a double-digit lead at 23-12. After halftime, the Doors continued their success through Sandvik. Carlisle started to mount a comeback, but Boone shut it down early and led 40-22 at the end of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, the Toradors held their lead to finish out the game. Boone won the game 56-33, bringing their record to 2-2. Claire Sandvik led the Toradors with 22 points and 11 rebounds. The Boone Toradors traveled to Marshalltown as they took on the Bobcats in the Roundhouse. The Toradors are seeking their third win in a row with this game tonight. Boone got off to a hot start with Maddie Danner sinking 3 threes. Claire Sandvik also found success down in the post to help build a big lead. The Toradors controlled the first quarter and were up heading into the second quarter at 22-6. In the second quarter, both teams got off to a slow start, but the Bobcats made a late quarter surge and cut Boone's lead to 28-19 going into halftime. In the third quarter, the Toradors again began to heat up behind Sandvik and her production in the paint. Boone's defense allowed the Doors to pull away and led after the third quarter at 47-30. In the final quarter, Boone continued to find success down low and held their lead to finish out the game. The Toradors won with the final score of 57-36, making that their third win in a row. Claire Sandvik led Boone with 23 points and 14 rebounds on the night.
It's fun, and I have to give it to my teammates for giving me passes inside.
Sophomore Caitlin Shadle also chipped in with 11 points and 4 steals. Here's Coach McPartlin on the momentum they picked up after this win.
You know, we got some great momentum going into Friday. It's our last conference game before Christmas. Bondurant's always got a good team, a nice group of girls.
I'm Corbin Waffle from Boone TV Sports.
It was another great week for the girls basketball team. They will look to extend their winning streak to 4 games tonight as they travel to Bondurant to take on the Lady Jays. The boys basketball team also battled Carlisle and Marshalltown this past week. Here's my recap. The Boone Toradors take on the Carlisle Wildcats today, still seeking their first W of the season. They can turn their 0-2 record around in the next 5 days as they play 2 games following tonight. Both the Toradors and Wildcats started the game strong by trading points in the paint. Boone, however, held a 3-point edge over Carlisle at the end of the first quarter. The Toradors were up by 9 in the second quarter when Ethan Lewis pulled up and knocked down the 3-ball to give the Toradors a 12-point lead going into halftime. The Toradors extended their lead in the third quarter with some fast break passes to Anderson and Lewis, edging farther and farther away from Carlisle's reach. Boone sustained their lead throughout the final quarter to give them their first W of the season.
It feels really good as a whole group to get that first win done, taken care of, and we want to move forward from there.
From Boone TV Sports, I'm Justin Elsner. The Boone Toradors found themselves in Marshalltown Tuesday night facing off against the Bobcats in the freshly renovated Roundhouse. Boone started the game hot from 3-point range, jumping out to an early 9-2 lead over the Bobcats. Marshalltown wasn't out of it though. After parting from a zone defense, the Bobcats found success on both sides of the court. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter, the Bobcats held a 20-19 lead. Boone was struggling to put points on the board, but Danny Anderson ended that in a hurry by attacking the rim and putting the Toradors back up by 5. Boone went into the locker room with a 6-point advantage over Marshalltown. The Toradors once again jumped out to an early lead, but Marshalltown's Aaron Hauser put his team on his back in the third quarter and kept pace with the visiting team. Hauser was shaken and baken in the final quarter by hitting multiple runners to give the Bobcats a lead over Boone. Boone gave a great effort, but in the end it wasn't enough. Marshalltown took the W, 59-50. From Boone TV Sports, I'm Justin Ellsmer. In other Torador sports this week, the boys swimming team pulled out a first-place victory at Des Moines Hoover last Saturday, and the Torador wrestling team placed 6th out of 12 teams at the Sadell Invitational. That's all for this week's sports. Now back to you, Janae.
Thanks, Justin. In honor of the holiday season, two guys in a movie are here to let you know their top 5 Christmas movies.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and etc. Boone High.
This week we are reviewing our favorite Christmas movies of all time. And if your favorite movie isn't on either of these lists, we will put you on the naughty list.
First up, I picked the perfect National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This movie is insanely quotable and one my family and I watch every year.
Joy to the world.
My number 1 pick was Will Ferrell's Elf, because it is so funny and it doesn't suck like most Christmas movies.
Which is also my number 2 for the same reasons.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color for the...
Kurt's next pick hurts me.
Which is because it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The one with Jim Carrey, the good one, not the bad cartoon one.
But what would I wear?
And I went with A Christmas Story, with little Ralphie wanting his official Red Ryder carbon action 200 shot range model air rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
And my 3rd round draft pick goes to Krampus, because it is funny and it has goats in it.
My number 4 was the original animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas, where in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
I then picked Gremlins as my 4th because it is a funny movie, especially when she is being attacked by gremlins in her kitchen.
And Gremlins fell as my 5th favorite Christmas movie.
I just call him Gizmo. He seems to like it.
This is not the most Christmassy movie, but it is set in Christmas. My final was Die Hard because it is a great action-packed movie.
These are our picks for the best Christmas movies of all time. Have a very Merry Christmas.
And yippee-ki-yay, Boone High.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Great job, guys. Alex Carey is back this week to let the world know what's trending.
What's up, Boone High? I took off last week to attend the 2nd annual Cool Person Conference. Now I'm back to share what I've learned on what's trending. Attention geeks and nerds everywhere. Last night, December 17th, 2015, was the grand worldwide premiere of Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The hype built up over this long-awaited sequel has been out of this world. Get it? Star Wars, out of this world? Boo! Tickets have been sold out for months. Spoiler alert, everyone dies.
What?
Just kidding. It's Christmas time. When I think of Christmas, I think of snow, lights, sitting by a warm fireplace, and sipping some hot chocolate. However, when I look outside, I see rain, mud, and disappointment. Maybe it's global warming. Perhaps Mother Nature is confused. Who knows? Maybe we should just ask Santa for snow. And now, here are 5 items trending in 10 seconds. In the Heart of the Sea bombed at the box office. The Cyclone basketball team came back and beat the Hawkeyes. Justin Bieber and Kourtney Kardashian are dating. Derrick Henry won the Heisman. And only 1 week until Christmas. That's it for this week. Please check back next week for what's trending. I'm out.
Thanks, Alex. And thank you for watching this week's news show. We'll be back next year with the latest news, sports, and entertainment at BHS. In the meantime, you can watch and read all of our stories at BooneTV.com. Have a safe and fun winter break, Boone High.